Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are going to do a quick what's in the bag. Got Chazzy with me.
What's happening, man?
I know a lot of people want to know what's in your bag. There's a few of you that are also asking me kind of what clubs I'm playing, a few new clubs this year. So let's get right into it. I'm going to go through my bag first, and then we're going to have Chazzy go through his. But before we do that, I just ask you guys to please hit that like button, right, Chazzy?
Yes, sir. That share.
Hit the share. Share's huge. But also subscribe. We're on the road to 150,000 subscribers. So if you hit that subscribe button, it really helps us out. Without further ado, let's get into our bags. Woo! Let's do it, Chazzy.
Let's have fun.
All right, let's start with the big stick, the driver. This thing has been so good for me this year. This is the Elite Triple Diamond. I have the TD and the Max that I'm testing right now, but right now I'm hitting this thing so good, it's gonna be hard to get out of the bag. But I got 10.5 degrees, and it's set at neutral and standard on the cog. On the shaft, I got a Denali Black, 70 grams, 6.5. This thing has been really, really good. Next, we got the mini driver. This is something, if you notice, I have more than 14 clubs in my bag. So this is something that will be in my bag for certain golf courses and maybe not in my bag for others. But this is 13.5 degrees. This is the Elite, set on neutral. And I have the Denali Blue shaft in here, 80 grams TX. This thing has just been so good for me off the tee when I'm struggling. Love the mini driver. Perfect club for me. Next, we go to the 3-wood. This is another club that might not be in the bag all the time. This is the Elite Titanium 3-wood, 15 degrees, also in neutral. Different shaft here. This is the Artera 75.5. Really, really good shaft. This is something new that I'm testing this year. Absolutely love this thing. But I'm gonna have to make a decision. You know, on YouTube Golf, I don't mind playing with 16, 17 clubs, but when I'm playing in tournaments, I'm gonna have to make a decision. And most of the time, the 3-wood, to be honest, won't be in the bag. This club right here will be in the bag at all times. This is the 5-wood. This is the Triple Diamond Elite 5-wood. And again, a different shaft. This is the Tensi Black, 75 grams and a stiff shaft here. Absolutely love this. These are all standard length in my woods. Now as we go down to the irons here. First of all, we got a club, if you've been watching my channel, that's been in the bag for years now. This is the 3-iron. This is the Rogue ST Pro 3-iron. I got the Dynamic Gold X100 shaft on this. This is 1 inch long and 1 degree upright here. This 3-iron is set at 19 degrees, so this is more like a driving iron for me. Really hot off the face. Great for a driver's iron. Gives you a little bit more playability, a little bit more forgiveness. Now let's go down to our irons. We have these irons in 4 to 10. But these are the Apex TCBs from 2024. These are forged iron. Really cool because they're kind of raw, so they rust a little bit. So they're really shiny when I first got them, but now they're rusting perfectly. Xander Schauffele used these last year. He had a pretty good year. I have these in the Tour Issue Dynamic Gold X100 shafts. All of my irons are 1 inch long and 1 degree upright. So if you go longer with your irons, they're already more upright. I had to make them even more upright because I tend to dig the toe a little bit too much. Now we go down to our wedges, and I have the 50 degree Opus here. This is something that's really good. I have this at a 10 bounce and an S grind. We have for all my wedges, I have the Dynamic Gold S400 Tour Issues. Again, 1 inch long, 1 degree upright. Then we go to a 54. So I go 50, 54, same setup in the 54. It just has 12 degrees of bounce, and this is the S grind as well. And then 60. This is my money maker right here. This is the club that, you know, I do a lot of my trick shots with, but I also have chipped in like 6 or 7 times just this year on YouTube. So this is something that I use around the greens almost all the time. I probably will go through 2 or 3 wedges this year, just because of how much I hit this, how much I use it for chipping. We do have a different grind in the 60. This is a C grind, and it has 8 degrees of bounce. Yeah, absolutely love the Opus wedges. They spin good, they feel good. One thing you'll notice here is I have this Tsunami Bar mini stick in the bag as well. I use for warming up. GB3, George Bryan III, gave this to me. This thing has been so good. They also gave me a code that's in the description if you want this, but I use this before every single round when I'm warming up. Last club to talk about in the bag here is the putter. Really nothing has changed for me since last year. I'm still in the Jailbird Mini. This is 36 inches long, and we have the Super Stroke Flatso 2.0. So the front of it is flat. Really love the feel of that. Love the Super Stroke grip. The only thing that I did differently this year that you guys may have seen is I actually drew a Sharpie line here. It's actually coming off a little bit. I meant to re-Sharpie it, but I like to see that line. So I drew a Sharpie line through there, 36 inches long. I've absolutely loved this thing, making a lot of putts with it. As far as my ball, I'm using a Chrome Tour X, which spins a little bit more. Absolutely love this golf ball from Callaway. It's so good. And then the glove is a Tour Authentic, hard to beat this glove from Callaway. One other thing I want to kind of point out is something I always keep in my bag is the Rapsodo MLM2 Pro. This thing is easy to set up. It's a portable mobile launch monitor. You play over 30,000 golf courses with this, and you can even play, through different third-party apps, some really, really cool golf courses. Stay tuned for this video because we're gonna get you guys some numbers. I know you've been asking, how far I hit it, how far Chazzy hits it. We're gonna hit a couple drivers, maybe some 7-irons to kind of give you guys an idea of our yardages. And we're also gonna play a one-hole challenge on a really, really cool golf course. So stay tuned to that. But this Rapsodo MLM2 Pro has been so awesome. That's my bag here. Pretty happy with the Elite setup. I've been hitting way more fairways this year. These irons are they're just comfortable with me. They're players irons, but they have a little bit of forgiveness. So I absolutely love the TCBs. But that's my bag, and that's the boring part. I know you guys are ready for the Chazzy bag, and let's get in the Chazzy bag.
What's up, guys? Chaz 100. It's finally time for a What's in the Bag video for this 2025 golf season. Looking forward to it. Paired up with Callaway, and let's get into it and have some fun. So we're starting off with the driver. We have a Callaway Elite Triple Diamond. I have it at 9 degrees, but I actually have it tuned up to +2, so it's playing 11. And then we got a Adilla Ascent shaft, 40 grams senior. So when I cut down my shafts, it obviously makes it stiffer. So I go with a senior flex shaft so that the recoil doesn't get too tight for me. So standard length off the driver is 4.5 inches. And this club this year is going to absolutely change my game. The 3-wood is going to be Elite Titanium. Again, 15 degree. We have it tuned up to a +2 with a draw bias. Same shaft, Adilla Ascent, 40 grams, senior flex. This one's actually cut down 5 inches. Really great club, goes a mile, and I'm happy to have this in the bag for adaptive season. We move over to one of my newest clubs in the bag, probably one of my favorites. It's the 5-wood Elite Triple Diamond as well. Same shaft, Adilla 40 gram Ascent, beautiful finish on top of the club, and I'm just happy to have it in there. All of my woods, besides my driver, are cut 5 inches, and then once we get into the irons, we get some more length out of those. After that, we move to everybody's club that they say they want to get, and I got it. It's the Elite 7-wood. Instead of me playing a 4-iron or like a 3, the ball stays low when I have the iron. So this 7-wood helps me get the ball up in the air, hold the greens, and be able to make those putts that I need to do. We come over here. We got the Elite 4 hybrid, but I have it tuned up to a 5 hybrid to take out my 5-iron so I could get that loft that I need to hold the greens. This club is cut 5 inches down. Adilla Ascent 40 gram A Flex. Great club. I'm happy to have it. Now to the fun part. We're going with Elite High Launch irons with Adilla 50 gram shafts, Ascent, Ionic grips, and these high launch irons helps my game so much. Being so shallow to the ground, it's hard for me to get the ball up. So this extra little boost to get the ball in the air is really changing my game. This 5-iron is actually cut off 7 inches off standard. I only take the length off the top end of the shaft, not the bottom, so I could keep this tip doing what it's supposed to do. And then one of my good friends, he hooked me up with these amazing ferrules. You guys could check them out. Little crafty action, you want to have a beautiful club to look at, and that's what I did. Now we're into the wedges. I go 50, 54, and a 60 with the recoil dart shafts, 50 gram wedge flex. These clubs are absolutely perfect. I love a good solid looking wedge around the green. The 50 is a 10 degree bounce S grind. The 54 is around 12 degree bounce S grind as well. And then we go down to the 60, we lower the bounce, it goes to the 8. And then we actually have C grind for our 60. It makes the bottom a little bit more flat, and it's truly a gorgeous wedge. I'm happy to have them. Next off, we go to the putter. As you guys seen, I've been putting great with the Jailbird. It's an amazing product. I love the thing. I kind of switched. I went to the milled face, kind of older style golf, and this 3T is absolutely gorgeous. As you guys see, that copper finish steel, and I really love it. This putter is actually smaller than my last one. I cut it down another 3 inches, and this thing is sitting at 24 inches long, just at my belt line, just the way you should have it. And let's make some good putts this coming year. I'm happy. So the ball we're playing this year is a Callaway Chrome Tour X. This ball spins well for me. I'm able to compress it really nice. Now we're going into the glove. We got Callaway Tour Authentics, cozy, keeps the hands warm, good grip, and you're absolutely able to flush the ball. There's no feeling of the club coming out of my hand because this Tour Authentic leather is absolutely
What size glove do you wear?
I wear a cadet medium because I got big hands, but I got little chubby fingers. So I got to get that thing in there, kind of snug like that. Bam. We're dialed.
All right, there's the clubs. They're dialed, but now it's time to kind of get our yardages. We'll both hit some drivers and some 7-irons, kind of show you where our yardages are on the Rapsodo MLM2 Pro, and then we're going to play one hole, 13th hole at Augusta National. We're going to play it on the Rapsodo.
I'm ready to play it. Cause
one hole match. Loser has to buy cold cut subs today.
I'm in.
We're here in New Jersey. We're here at Atlantic City Country Club. This is the simulator room. This is the club where I work at, I teach at. And yeah, so huge shout out to them for having us. And without further ado, let's take a look at these numbers. All right, we're set up here with our Rapsodo. We have the third-party app, GS Pro, but you can also go right through the Rapsodo app and go to the practices, play 30,000 courses. This thing is unbelievable. It's so accurate. If you're interested in one, click the link in my description. Go over to Rapsodo and grab one. This thing is awesome. It's amazing what it can do. It comes with these RPT golf balls. You see they have dots in them, and it actually uses these dots to get the spin dialed. So the spin numbers are really good on this thing. We have the Callaway RPT golf balls that are really good. They actually comes with the launch monitor. Me and Chaz are both gonna hit 7-irons, and we're both gonna hit drivers to kind of give you a gauge of our distance, and then we're gonna go play a hole. I drew back a little bit. There it is, 170 carry. That's it. Again, this thing is super accurate. Let's just hit one more. Yeah, that was better. That's gonna be, yep, 175 carry. A little draw, that's typically what I like to hit. So there it is. I'm usually around, when I'm warmed up, that's 175 carry with the 7-iron. Now let's go to the driver. All right, here we go. We're into the driver here. I'm usually around 115 club speed, 280 carry. Oh, that was hit hard. 290 carry, 168 ball speed. Yes, I hooked the crap out of it. But I mean, that's typically where I'm at. I mean, on a really hard one, I'm somewhere around 290 carry, but I usually hover around that 1 or 280 carry mark. Yeah, 282 carry on that one, about 114 club speed. Again, we haven't had much warm up, but that's right about where I'm at. So let's take a look at Chazzy's numbers. All right, Chazzy, your turn, baby.
Let's go, baby. All right, guys, we got the 7-iron in the hand. Elite HL. HL means high launch. I got to get the ball up there. Me being a little person, I can't hit the ball so high. So these irons definitely help me with that. My 7-iron should average about 140 yards more or less. So let's see what we do. And yeah. Oh, that was a bad one.
Yeah, it wasn't hit good. Wasn't hit good, but 130 carry.
130 carry, little tuggy.
That's better. 136 carry. We got 145.
145 more or less, just about what I was looking forward to.
Club speed 73.
Not bad.
Backspin around 4,000.
See the big stick.
That's what everyone wants to see.
Everybody loves this guy right here.
What are you calling your carry?
I'm calling my carry about 230, 240.
I don't think you got that in you, buddy.
You don't think I got that in?
No. Give me rolls to there. I got you like a 215 carry.
215 carry? Okay.
That was a low taper draw. That was nice. 205 carry, 220,
230. Oh,
nearly 230.
Almost. Still,
With a 90,
great drive.
90 mile per hour ball speed. That's pretty good. I think that's right about where he's usually at, right around the 230 mark.
Exactly, yeah. That was a good swing there.
Total. Ooh, 220, basically 222 carry for the kid.
Not bad.
Not much roll with 233 on the roll, and we got 191.7 club head speed.
1 mile an hour faster, that one.
Let's
play that hole.
play that match, baby.
Let's see who wins. Let's see who walks home with subs.
All right, here we are, the very familiar 13th hole, one hole match to end the video. But if you guys haven't already, like this video, give us a subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the what's in the bag, kind of letting you guys inside, behind the scenes a little bit, give you a little more information on me and Chazzy. As we continue this series, ups and downs, we got a lot of really cool stuff going. Here we go. Joshy's up. Chazzy's gonna play the white tees. Joshy's playing back. One hole. Loser has to buy cold cut subs from Rose's Garden Grill, which is right up the road here in Northfield, New Jersey. So good. But all right, here we go. Oh, did it draw too much? Oh no! Oh, it kicked out. Oh, what a kick. Living right, dude. Yes. Oh. Chaz, how about that kick, bro?
Dude,
That's clean living right there, dude.
that's clean living.
Exactly what he did. Great shot. Great shot. 200 yards, took a little bit off of it. All right, I mean, very, very generous kick there. We got 260 yards left. You know, you got that creek up front that you got to avoid. But I'm going to go at the scoreboard and try to hit a draw around there. I've got a 5 wood in hand. Oh, it's drawing. Do not go in the creek. No! Jump it. That was risky.
247, I'm gonna hit. Nice little 200-yard shot here. 3 wood, Callaway Elite.
Oh, one of the aggressive line. Oh no, Chazzy.
I got a bad kick. You got a good kick, I got the bad kick.
That was a bad kick. All right, listen, we gotta drop it. Now we're both hitting the same thing. All right, well, we both had to drop. We can both get up and down here for par. Roll, break right. Oh, good shot, Chaz. That's a 2-putt bogey.
2-putt bogey, okay.
2-putt bogey, okay.
That's all right, that's all right.
All right, well, if I get this up and down, I'm the winner. Oh yeah, go in. Oh, that's a par. That's cold cuts for me on Chazzy. Guys, thanks so much for watching this What's in the Bag. Huge shout out to Chaz for coming on. Glad that he was able to show us his clubs. Shout out to Rap Soto for helping us, you know, play indoor golf. I mean, this thing is so sick. Pick one up, hit the link in the description. If you have any questions, drop them below and we'll try to answer any questions you have about our equipment. Thanks so much for watching. We really appreciate the support and we'll see you next time. Peace.